Hello, I am Rose. Today I'm here to talk to you about a Mr. Dale Wilson. But before that, I would like to first express my gratitude. Truly, I am grateful for those of you willing to stay and listen to my arguments. Primarily, I'm going to lay the groundwork explaining why the man known as Dale Wilson is not only a narcissist, but why he needs to be ostracized from our communities and society as a whole. And again, thank you. Dale Wilson is an African American internet live streamer. Initially, I had planned on playing several clips of the man in question in order to showcase the severity of his narcissism and evil nature. However, Mr. Wilson spends large amounts of time, effort, and resources to remove all content relating to anything with his name or likeness. So unfortunately, I cannot show you the man in question, as he is still at large. However, if you found this video, I'm sure you know of Mr. Wilson. I will provide video links to several spicy compilations detailing the extent of his defective personality. But first, a little about myself. Personally, my father is a narcissist. His natural abilities to foist blame upon others and gaslight those that attempt to criticize him by yelling loudly or changing the subject is astounding, reaching levels I did not think was possible. With that as an indoctrination into the world, I was lost. I had no true idea what to become with myself, but I did figure out that I love raising kids. I love my girlfriend, and those things drive me to succeed. So what is the point of this video? I am simply smitten with the idea of slaying proverbial monsters. To me, the men and women of this world that prey on the weak and vulnerable are one thing. What I describe to you is a monster, one akin to a leech that sucks and absorbs the energy from those around it in order to fill its vacuous and forever empty cup, which brings me to my first analogy. Most of you understand the phrase, the cup is half full or half empty. The individual perspective of the cup being full or empty being relative to a positive or negative outlook about any particular situation. However, I would use this analogy in a different way. To me, all people's cups are half full. Over the course of one's life, it is up to them to fill this cup more and more and more, until eventually the level within the cup rises to the top. But what happens if you fill the cup more? It will overflow. And what happens when it overflows? It flows over and into other people's cups. Some people strive to be like this, to fill their own cup with so much abundance that eventually their own cup flows into others, while others have a crack in their cup to start with. No matter how much you fill a cracked cup, it will always leak, never filling to the top. Also, in no way am I saying the only way one can achieve fulfillment is by filling this metaphorical cup. All I'm saying is it's relative, whatever fills your cup. After explaining that analogy and hammering the word cup, I will ask a simple question. Is Dale a cracked cup? Yes, I believe this to be the case. But this is not the primary reason why I believe Mr. Wilson to be so dangerous. He is charismatic and lacks remorse, expressing opinions that display blatant hatred not only for his own race, but all other races to some degree. In their entirety, his actions are of someone representing and sponsoring malaise and contempt for humanity, expressly women, all the while expressing opinions only one devoid of shame or remorse could ever say aloud. These opinions, poorly worded as they may be, are spoken to influence the ignorant, impressionable, and or the complicit into fostering and propagating the same hatred Mr. Wilson finds comfort in. Mr. Wilson's effect has been the normalization of the expression of hatred for whatever or whichever group of people or objects he deems worthy of his spite. almost like some kind of Pokemon. Rather than attack Mr. Wilson, I simply wish to point out behavior I find repugnant and deplorable. In closing, Mr. Wilson is an unlikable human being, but regardless of this, he deserves to be thoroughly and wholeheartedly dismantled and deplatformed, not just because he is a misogynist, not just because he is a racist, not just because he is a liar, or even because he is a deadbeat father. It is all of that. He is also a narcissist, and I eat narcissists for breakfast. Thank you for watching.